my computer's messed up, the things aren't working, so I haven't made videos all week long, just trying to figure that out. But hopefully I get this in one take, and this helps you guys out in any way. So you guys got the program of what we posted up of the daily thing with the isometrics, and that's going to be the main thing today. Okay, so make sure once you start up, let's get a good warm up in, like get the mobility in, hit your arm circles forward, backwards, some squats, anything that kind of feels good. Okay, but I definitely want you to get into some line drills. So after you're done with just basic mobility, which means like something that you got to do to make yourself feel good, then you'll go into some line drills. So line drills for me is always 4 movements, and it's pretty meticulous, right? I'm going to go knee hugs. I'm sure we've done this before, but just in case, we're going to go nice knee hugs, big pull through, stand up nice and tall, and I'm going to go 10 reps, 5 and 5. Once I'm done, I'll turn around, then I'll go quad stretch. So I'll grab behind, nice stretch behind, and then I'll switch to the other side, quad stretch for 10 times. Third movement is always toe up reach. So I'll go toe up, feet and hip hinge position, butt back, toe up, nice and easy. Okay, leg is straight, trying to touch my toe, stand up, toe up reach for 10 reps, and then Frankenstein's, which is a leg swing, nice cross leg swing, straight or not, whatever your range of mobility is, for 10 times, and then I'll be done. Okay, so that's what we're going to warm up with for some basic movement, and now we're going to go into some carries. So if you have a kettlebell, dumbbell, sandbag, whatever it is, we're going to go into one type of carry. So if you have a book bag, fill it up with something. If you have a heavier side dumbbell, let's go basic carry like we used to, right? That week 2, kind of holding that position, nice knee up high, big toe grab. I'm going to go down and back for about, I don't know, like 12 feet, something across the room maybe. Then you can switch to the other side. And again, nice easy carry, core strong, okay? So I'm not here, I'm not super extended out. I want to keep my core nice and tight, rib cage down to my hip. I'm going to pull the knee up, up, up. Okay, so making sure that I'm very, very focused inside the carry versus this. This is like I'm at ShopRite, hanging out, or I'm at the mall, if you go to the mall anymore. Like, I don't want to do it leisurely. I want to stay tight. I want to have this with intent. So dumbbell down to the side, or dumbbell or kettlebell or whatever it is in the shoulder rack position here. And I want to pull, control. You guys have been really good at this, so making sure you do it this way is what I'm looking for, just to keep the core engaged and make sure you guys are using the core versus let me just walk around with something in my hand. Okay, so you're going to go down and back on one side, down and back on the other side. After that, nice easy body weight squats. You can sit on a bench if you'd like to. I have a bench here. You can sit on down, stand up. For those of you guys that worked with us on Tuesday, we changed over to bench squats just to get a better feel. And I like to do box or bench squats just to warm up. So if that works for you, then do that for 10 total reps. So we're going to go down and back on one side, down and back on the other side. After that, squats 10 times. Take a little bit of a break, otherwise you feel good, keep moving into it. We're going to go into 4 total sets. Okay, so 4 total sets. So now usually I do like this cool editing break. Actually just turns to a white screen to the next one. So the next part we're going to go into isometrics. So we did tempo to isometric, but for you guys at home today, I want you to just go into isometric, which means we're going to go into squats, which is a wall sit. Okay, so I can't move the camera, so I'll move this gate out of the way. And we're going to go into a wall sit, which means I'm going to grab the wall, trunk nice and tight, chest up tall. We've done this before. Okay? Isometric means I'm going to hold. Now, I don't want to hold like a 3rd grader. I want to sit to the best point I can, breaking that 90 degree where I feel the most. I'm going to hang here. Nice and tight, good control. Feel the legs fire up, head back, bang, 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 and then get out of there. Right? Your goal is to stay there from 15 to 30 seconds. Now, everyone's level is different, so 15 may be hard. 30 may be just enough. So hold it there for 15 to 30 seconds, depending on your fitness level. Once you're done, just take a little bit of a break, and that's it. So what we're looking to do today is not go through reps. You guys already did the squat challenge, which was 240,000 reps. Right? Today we're just going to hold, all right? Let the muscles fire. Let them burn. That's what we're trying to do, is to respond and get the muscles to work the way we want them to work. Not just do reps and now my knees and hips have to do a lot of motion and or movement. Now I'm just holding it, right? I'm holding the squat, I'm holding the position. Okay, holding that will really get those muscles that you want fired up, but making sure that you feel it. A lot of times if you do isometrics, you may feel it where you're weakest or where your body's gonna recruit it. So if I'm gonna sit into my squat, right, and here without the wall, now I feel it in my hips. I feel this in my hips, my back. That means my hips and my back wanna turn on first. When I go against a wall or maybe onto a bench, right? I'm gonna sit on the bench first to start. I'm really sore, by the way. Then I'll come up here. Now I feel it in my glutes, my quads, my hamstrings. This could also be your isometric hold, right? A lot of times when we fall into it, say I just fall into it, now I kind of feel it in my knees. I feel it in my hips for sure. Now I'll start to feel it in my glutes. And now the pattern of what we want is going to change based off how I started it. So I always like to use the wall to start, and then after that maybe use a bench and then lift up. So you got to kind of find what's best for you and where you feel it here and where you feel it here. Okay, so a lot of it has intent involved, and you're gonna do it for 15 to 30 seconds. Take a break. If you want to do something extra, do any mobility, maybe some leg swings, or go back to some, toe up into reaches or line drills, whatever feels good. And we're gonna do that for 4 total sets. Okay, so 4 total sets of the isometric squat. So the second part, or the third part, we're gonna go into that push-up. So push-up is also going to be isometric. You use a bench, use your counter, whatever it's going to be. Hands down, glute control, squeeze my glutes. Now isometrically, I'm gonna hold down here, right? I wanna hold this position as strong as I can. I'm not collapsing, okay? I wanna pull myself down to a good point. I'm gonna hold, elbows are in. No elbows out, no butt up high. Squeeze your glutes first, lower yourself down. Challenge this position. Bang, bang, bang. Again, 15 to 30 seconds. It's gonna shake if you're at 30, definitely. When you're done, push up and get those legs underneath you. Okay, if you're on the ground, obviously, then you can just fall straight down to the ground. But if you're elevated, make sure you get your feet underneath you first, okay? So I wanna hold there, that push-up isometric hold for 15 to 30 seconds based off who you are or your fitness level, elevate it or bring it down to the ground. And then once you're done, take a nice big break because it's gonna take a lot of muscles and you're gonna fatigue out. Okay, remember guys, it's not running. So I don't want you to get into, let me not rest, let me just run through it. We want to rest to get better sets afterwards. Okay, so we're gonna go into that as well. Push-up isometrics for 4 sets total, 15 to 30 seconds. Take breaks in between until you feel like you're recouped enough to perform the same repeatable set, okay? And then it'll be the last thing coming up is gonna be that split squat, which we did. Okay, no conditioning work because you guys are almost at the peak end and you guys are running more and don't listen, so I wanna make sure that I do opposite of what your brain is thinking, okay? So we're gonna go into the split squat. So split squat, I like to hold onto a counter or a bench. I don't have a counter here, so I'm gonna use this, okay? And a lot of you guys did this at the park, on the fence or on the bench. I'm gonna take that good split squat. Now if you weren't here, a split squat stance is I'm gonna find my squat, turn. Now I have my split squat stance. Now I can find my balance. So I have to bring it out to the side a little bit more, maybe move it a little bit, but I don't want it so wide and I don't want it too narrow. So I kind of always find my squat stance, rotate like a break dancer, Jabberwockies, adjust, and now I can drop that back knee and then stand back up. But we're only going to do 1 rep, but again, it's going to be 15 to 20 seconds because 30 seconds is a long time and that burns. So 15 to 20 seconds or even less, whatever it is you're at, I'm going to find my split, chest up nice and tall. I'm going to anchor down on something to hold just in case to start. I'm going to lower down to the first point I can, then I'm going to hold here. Now it's going to burn as much as, oh my God, it burns. So I'll stay here and I want to hang here for 10 to 20 seconds. Stand up and then shake it out. You'll feel that burn. You're going to feel that uncomfortableness or that discomfort. Uncomfortableness, is that a word? And then I'll switch to the other side. So for me, I'll turn around, but just for the camera's sake, I'll stay here. Okay, up top, again, find my split stance. Control down, isometric hold, 10 to 20 seconds. Get on out, and then hit some mobility in between. okay? And again, you're going to 4 total sets. So we didn't do anything crazy, but we are doing something different. We're not doing a lot of reps, but we're doing a lot of time under tension. Time under tension is the main protocol to build strength and to build muscle, and at the same time adapt to strength. So if you don't have the weight, keeping the body under that pressure is the main key that you're looking for. So we did squats, 15 to 30 seconds, 4 sets, taking a break as much as I need to feel good and repeat that same effort. And then we move to the upper body, which is the push-up, right? Isometric hold. Again, that's gonna be tough too, so it depends on you. 10 to 30 seconds, I keep it there, even though I said 15. Do it for 4 sets with breaks in between. Then after that, you have split squats. That's gonna burn the most. Split squats are definitely one of the harder motions because it's unilateral, which means one side at a time, but one side is always stronger than the other. So try your best, see what feels good. If anything causes pain, obviously just skip it and just rest and do some stretching instead. But again, strength training is not running. Okay, I want you guys to remember that. Strength training is not doing circuits and getting your heart rate up really hard. It's about focusing on the muscles that need to be stronger and becoming stronger, not endured. Endured is what you guys do day to day by long distance running, long time walking. That's endurance training. Here, we're trying to build the muscles to be stronger. And I want you guys to understand that there's a big difference inside that protocol, okay? Because everyone mistakes that or mistakens that. So hopefully I did this without any cuts. I think I did a great job doing that because my computer is becoming an asshole right now, and hopefully I'll get it fixed and whatever I have to do to kind of, you know, delete apps or make space on it because it's not working that well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that workout. Hopefully you learned something, and that's always the key. If you have any questions, please ask me. I know everyone is scared to ask. Please ask me something so I have something to give back to you. All right? Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys. Now you're going to watch